Hey everyone, I'm Timmy Scott, and if you're new here, welcome. As you can tell by the title of this video, I want to talk about positive thoughts and Jehovah's Witnesses. So obviously for those who have stayed watching my videos, or for those who are obviously new here, I was born and raised a Jehovah's Witness, secluded environment, not allowed to be friends with anyone outside the Jehovah's Witness, not allowed to talk to people that aren't Jehovah's Witnesses. You get the concept. I want to talk about this. When I left my Jehovah's Witness parents, anyway, when I left them, I was left with a lot of anger, a lot of guilt, being manipulated, a lot of self-hatred, all of that. When I left that, I could never understand why I was feeling the way I did. Now, it's not that I didn't want to feel those emotions, all those emotions, but I never knew why. Until recently, someone told me, a friend of mine told me, it was all I ever knew. Again, it's not something I wanted, but I had no choice. I didn't have a choice to not feel the ways that I did, even after I had left. Because to be honest with you, Jehovah's Witnesses aren't really happy people. They're really not. If anyone can read body language or see or whatever, you can really tell they have the weight of the world on their shoulders. They really do. And if they say they don't, they're denying the fact that they do. They're not really happy. They just have it's because of the excessive amount of mind control that's being done to them. That, if you feel a certain emotion, if you're like angry or sad or something like that, and then they have you ignore that, that's not healthy. That's not really making you feel happy or something like that. Last week, I had a dream that someone told me paradise isn't coming. That makes a lot of sense. Because I know, even though I already knew for a fact paradise isn't coming, but it's just a dream I had. And it makes a lot of sense. Paradise is just a scam to take people's money. And a lot of people don't, or people that are Jehovah's Witnesses, don't want to accept that fact. Or if they think they do, they're just in denial because they're not allowed to have rethinking. I used to make videos thinking to myself, ex-Jehovah's Witness videos, or watch ex-Jehovah's Witness videos. Now, I got nothing wrong with people watching them. I'm not saying that I'm controlling them or in any way, shape, or form to get them to stop watching it. If that's what you want to do, if you think that helps you, then good. Then watch them if you want to. That's not what I'm saying. But for myself, when I would watch an ex-Jehovah's Witness video, or even make my own, obviously, it would leave me feeling angry. Again, after I left my Jehovah's Witness parents, I was left feeling angry, self-hatred, bitter, all these emotions, and I didn't know why. And again, until recently, it was because it was all I ever knew. It's not something I wanted, but I had no way of knowing, obviously. It was, again, all I ever knew. It's unfortunate that I can't talk to my family if I wanted to. But at the same time, I can see their true colors. They would much rather pick something that's never going to happen, that doesn't exist. To my family, if they watch this video, just know that I love you and I miss you guys. Maybe one day I'll get to talk to you again without you being in a religious cult. Maybe one day. Waking up realizing that it's all a lie. It's all false. what they're teaching you is all a lie. They think they're the true religion, but when they say that, they're not really the true religion. That's all I got. Anyway, I also learned that the first part maybe is obviously true. If someone then left the Jehovah's Witnesses, you can take the Jehovah's Witness out of the person. You can't take the Jehovah's Witness out of the person, or something along those lines. The first part I think is right. Bear with me. Trying to remember that quote. And it makes a lot of sense to myself, because again, anytime I try to watch a ex-Jehovah's Witness video or made them myself, again, I thought it would help me, make it therapeutic for me or something like that. But again, it just left me feeling angry. And that's not something I want to carry for the rest of my life. And I think I've addressed this before, but I'll say it anyway. Jehovah's Witnesses think they're happy people, but they're really not. And if they think they are, they're in denial. They really literally have the weight of the world on their shoulders. They're willing to throw away the life they had just to believe in something that doesn't exist or isn't going to happen. It's unfortunate that they'll never realize that. And to all my ex-Jehovah's Witness friends, or any that I have that I'm close to, which I know I do, obviously, you guys know the truth. Thank you for sticking around to me, being there for me, talking to me, not making me feel completely alone. I mean, I do have some friends that are Jehovah's Witness, or never were, obviously, or whatever. But to those who stuck around to communicate with me and all that good stuff, thank you for that. It really helps a lot. I'm also going to say, again, I thought making those types of videos or watching those types of videos would be therapeutic for me. But again, it leaves me feeling angry. And I don't like feeling that way. But again, it was all I ever knew because of that cult. Now, maybe in the future, down the road sometime, whenever that time comes, I may make another one about it. Whenever I can think about that, I can remember the teachings of. I mean, there's some things there's a good amount of stuff that's all I ever knew from it. But they're not, at the same time, there's some things that I'm starting to not remember, which is a good thing. Because again, I don't like feeling angry. I don't like feeling guilty or being guilted or manipulated and self-hatred and all that stuff. Because again, Jehovah's Witnesses aren't really happy people. And if they say that, they're really in denial. But that's all I want to say. I just want to leave closure for this video. Because, again, making it or watching them doesn't honestly really help me, like, being able to move on in my life. And again, to my family who may be watching this, just know that I love you, and if you guys ever decide to leave the religious cult, I'm here. Feel free to communicate to me. If you ever really truly think about leaving, it would be really happy for me. That's all I got. And to my ex-Jehovah's Witness friends who have stayed communicating with me because you wanted to, and it's a part of who you are and stuff like that, again, thank you. Maybe I'll make another video down the road about them, but in the meantime, I don't like feeling angry. Not that I got anything against people making it, or watching those types of videos. If it helps you, that's good, but it doesn't really help me, unfortunately. So, with that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.